Shalom. This is our Yahawashi down here in the Lions Den camp. First and foremost, I want to give all praise and glory to Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Merchak, Wadash, Ma'amath. A double honors to the elders and apostles at Great Millstone who rule well and teach well. A double honor to my elder as well, a hard one by Yahawah down here in the Lions Den camp, ruling well, teaching well. And a sincere Thawada to the Akim, the Aquathim, and the children who are pushing the truth and believe it with sincerity, Thawada. We are almost out of here. I wanted to touch on this article. Now, this article is I don't have the entire article because you have to subscribe to it, and I don't feel like doing that. But just the first little, just a little tidbit of it. The headline is "Chaotically Shifting Planets Could Be a Sign of Advanced Aliens." It says simulations show planets that jockey for position around their star and appear to bounce off each other could survive in stable configurations, but it is unclear if they could occur naturally. It says planets that orbit at very similar distances from their stars could jockey for position while still remaining in a broadly stable configuration for billions of years, long enough to be spotted by astronomers. Such star systems might be so unlikely that they could only be created artificially by advanced alien civilizations. Most planets have their orbits to themselves, but orbital mechanics allows for worlds to be close enough to effectively share an orbit, forcing them to helter-skelter dance where they want. So, this is the scientists coming up with their own worldly knowledge of how these planets are doing this. But I'm gonna go ahead and get the all right, this is Job chapter 26. I'm gonna start at verse 7. Cause ultimately this is Yahawashi Yahawashi doing that. That's ultimately what that is. All right, so planets moving in different orbits isn't a sign of advanced aliens. It's a sign of the power. It's a sign of the power of Yahawashi Yahawashi. And rather them giving reverence, I'm gonna get that one too. But rather than giving reverence to the Lord, they give reverence to some aliens. So this is Job chapter 26, verse 7. All right. It says, "He stretcheth out the north over the empty place and hangeth the earth upon nothing." Con. So not only does he hang the earth upon nothing, but all the other celestial bodies, all the other planets also hang on nothing. And he can move them however so he please. Or because he is the Lord, he exists. He is the ruler and the creator of all of this, so he can do soever what he pleases. Not aliens, okay? Not the green men with big black eyes. They like to put that image in people's heads so that way they don't think about the Lord. But Yahawah and his son Yahawashi and the angels and the ones that he chooses, which is Israel, and the one he chooses in Israel, the elect, and the 1/3 women and children, men, women, and children. We are the co-creators, and we are the going to be the inhabitants of the Shemayim, of those heavens as well. Verse 8: "He bindeth up the waters in his thick clouds, and the cloud is not rent under them. He holdeth back the face of his throne, and spreadeth his cloud upon it. He hath compassed the waters in bounds until the day and night come to an end. The pillars of heaven tremble and are astonished at his reproof." Con. All right, these astronomers have in all their getting, they didn't get the knowledge, true knowledge, I say, from Yahawah, Bahasham Yahawashi. Okay, they're so carnal that they don't think that the Lord is Slakia. They're so carnal that they don't think that the Lord created all this and that the Lord is in control of all of this. Prove verse 12. "He divideth the sea with his power, and by his understanding he smiteth through the proud. By his spirit he hath garnished the heavens. His hand hath formed the crooked serpent." It says, by his spirit he hath garnished the heavens. Con. I remember a few years ago, I was on a camping trip with my little brother for his Boy Scouts, and we were somewhere like close to Georgia, and there was no light pollution at all, and I've never seen the sky on such a clear night. But I don't know where it was. I've been trying to find it for years, but I saw like a part of the Milky Way. At least I think I saw part of the Milky Way because I saw the stars like in the middle of the sky. It looked like a sandwich. It really looked like an Oreo because you had the black sky up on the top, and you had some stars. You had the black sky at the bottom. You had some stars, but in the middle, it was just thick and full of a whole bunch of stars, just spread out like a paintbrush. And when it was glorious. And Kahalayim La Yahawah Bahashem Yahawashi, I had the ability to see that. And I pray I get to see it again. But that's the power of Yahawah Bahashem Yahawashi. Verse 14, lo, these are parts of his ways, but how little a portion is heard of him. But the thundering of his power, who can understand? Khan, the thundering of his power, who can understand? And shoot, the water Yahawah Bahashem Yahawashi, that he's given it to us to understand the Israelites. All right, when you read the scriptures, they reference what people today call astronomy. It references astronomy so much because Yahawah Bahashem Yahawashi gave our people, gave the nation of Israel understanding of the world around us. All right, this is Proverbs chapter 4, verse 7. It says, wisdom is the principal thing, Khan, not the wisdom of this world, but the wisdom of Yahawah. Therefore, get wisdom, and with all thy getting, get understanding. Okay, it says, exalt her, and that her is wisdom, and she shall promote thee. She shall bring thee to honor when thou doest embrace her. She, wisdom, shall give to thine head an ornament of grace, a crown of glory. She shall deliver thee. Here, I'm highlighting so you can follow. Hear, O my son, and receive my sayings, and the years of thy life shall be many. I have taught thee in the way of wisdom. I have led thee in right paths. When thou goest, thy steps shall not be straitened, and when thou runnest, thou shalt not stumble. All right. Take fast hold of instruction, Slakia. Take fast hold of instruction, and let her not go. Keep her, for she is thy life, Khan. So this is the wisdom and knowledge and understanding that we should be obtaining to. Scripture say that blessed is he that readeth. Me myself, I love to study astronomy. I like to to look at the stars and the planets and stuff like that. But we're not supposed to worship those things. We're not supposed to worship the creations. We're supposed to worship the Creator, Yahawah, Bahashem Yahawashi. And so much so that, well, not in so much so, but and when people start worshiping the creations, if there was some aliens out there, they was created by Yahawah Bahashem Yahawashi too. Okay? But these people out here think that green men with big black eyes or reptilian people or whatever they think an alien is in their head, they think that those things is what created this world, or they think that those things are the ones that are ruling this world or stuff like that. But ultimately, it's Yahawah Bahashem Yahawashi. Okay? So, I'm going to read last verse. It says, Proverbs 4:14, it says, enter not in the path of the wicked, and go not in the evil way of men. Avoid it. Okay? Avoid the path of the wicked. Avoid the way of the evil man. Verse 15, avoid it, pass not by it, turn from it, and pass away. For they sleep not, except they have done mischief, and their sleep is taken away, unless they cause some to fall. For they eat the bread of wickedness, and drink the wine of violence. But the path of the just is as the shining light that shineth more and more unto the perfect day. The way of the wicked is as darkness. They know not at what they stumble. All right. They know not at what they stumble. All right. They're stumbling over what could be moving the planets in different orbits and stuff like that, not knowing that they're stumbling over the power of Yahawah Hashem Yahawashi, not knowing that they should be in fear of Yahawah Hashem Yahawashi, so they can have wisdom and understanding. I'm gonna keep going. Proverbs. This is verse 20. It says, "My son, attend to my words, incline thine ear unto my sayings. Let them not depart from thine eyes. Keep them in the midst of thine heart. Keep them in your mind. For they are life unto those that find them, and health to all their flesh. Keep thy heart with all diligence, for out of it are the issues of life. Put away from thee a froward mouth, and perverse lips put far from thee." These are the things that we should be meditating on now and forever. Okay, for the will of Yahawah Hashem Yahawashi. We're not supposed to be going off of our own understanding. We're not supposed to be, following the stars and constellations. And I mean, no, constellations are cool, but we're not supposed to be following these what's that shit called? Zodiac signs and shit like that to see what the future is going to hold for us. And we should be only worried about the will of Yahawah Hashem Yahawashi. Verse 26, "Ponder the path of thy feet, and let all thy ways be established. Turn not to the right hand nor to the left. Remove thy foot from evil." And that's what we should be doing. And it's easy to understand evil, because look at the state of the world. People who are in this world continuously do evil, and people don't think it's evil because they think that, celebrating Halloween, hey, it's for the kids. Celebrating, what's the one coming up now? I think it's Memorial Day. I think that passed. Oh, July, Independence Day. To pop some fireworks for the kids. Hey, this family getting together. It's cool, but they're all getting together for vanity. They're all getting together for a pagan holiday, for wickedness. Okay, we should be, if we do commune together, it should be for the will of Yahawah Hashem Yahawashi, so He can be in the midst of us, or to bring in His feast day, something that He, a day that He set apart, something that He made holy. So I pray the lesson was edifying. Shalom.